You're watching South Asia Newsline and here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Friday, the 17th of November. 5 Lashkar terrorists neutralized in India's Jammu and Kashmir. PM Modi says new challenges emerging from Israel-Hamas conflict. And devotees take holy dip in rivers, offer prayers as Chhath Puja begins. And now for all the details. Security forces on Friday neutralized 5 terrorists in an encounter in Kulgam district of India's Jammu and Kashmir territory. The counter-terror operation had begun on Thursday in the Damhal Hanji Pora area of Kulgam based on intelligence inputs indicating the presence of terrorists in the region. A senior police official said the neutralized terrorists were affiliated to Pakistan-based Lashkar-e-Taiba.
कल दोपहर को सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस को एक इत्तला मिली थी कि समनू कुलगाम में कुछ टेररिस्ट की मूवमेंट की आशंका है, तो उसी सिलसिले में उस समनू कुलगाम में कुछ घरों का मुहासरा किया गया था। मुहासरे के दौरान जब सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस जब उसको सर्च कर रहे थे तो वहां से अंदर से फायर आया और उसके बाद एक एनकाउंटर की शुरुआत हुई।
This was the second major counter-operation within a week in the Union territory bordering Pakistan. Earlier on Wednesday, security forces had foiled an infiltration bid, neutralizing 2 infiltrators, including a top commander involved in operating terror launch pads along the line of control. Defense experts believe similar intrusion attempts may occur in next few days to maximize the infiltration of Pakistan-backed terrorists before the snowfall with the onset of winters. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Friday called on the Global South to unite for the greater global good as new challenges are emerging from the situation in Western Asia amid the ongoing war between Israel and Palestinian terrorist group Hamas. Speaking at the Voice of the Global South Summit, PM Modi said that India has exercised restraint in the conflict and given emphasis on dialogue and diplomacy. He emphasized India had criticized the October 7 terror attack on Israel and the loss of civilians on both sides in the raging war.
पश्चिम एशिया क्षेत्र की घटनाओं से नई चुनौतियां उभर रही है। भारत ने 7 अक्टूबर को इजरायल में हुए जघन्य आतंकी हमले की निंदा की है। हमने रिस्ट्रेंट के साथ ही डायलॉग और डिप्लोमेसी पर भी जोर दिया है। इजरायल और हमास के कॉन्फ्लिक्ट में सिविलियंस की मौत की हम कठोर निंदा करते हैं। राष्ट्रपति महमूद अब्बास जी से बात कर हमने फिलिस्तीन के लोगों के लिए मानवीय सहायता भी भेजी है।
PM Modi's latest statement on the conflict came a day after Israel's President Isaac Herzog said that India can definitely pursue the voice of reason and security for Israel and peace for the region. Herzog also recalled the 26/11 attacks in Mumbai and drew parallels with the October 7 Hamas attack. He expressed gratitude to India for shared anti-terrorism efforts and expressing solidarity with Israel.
India advocates peace. It's a very, very impressive, I would say, country. I mean, one of the greatest on earth. And India can definitely pursue the voice of reason and security for Israel and peace for the region.
Israel has pressed on with its military offensive in Gaza following the deadly October 7 rampage through southern Israel by Hamas. Gaza health authorities, deemed reliable by the United Nations, say more than 11,000 people have been confirmed killed, more than 40% of them children. A day after IMF reached a staff-level agreement with Pakistan for a $700 million payout under an existing $3 billion program, the country's interim finance minister Shamshad Akhtar said that the South Asian nation may seek more loan from the global lender to aid its economy. Akhtar told a press conference that the government will try to speak to the IMF for the next program as the country will need the help of the international lender to consolidate macroeconomic stability. Pakistan is facing an acute balance of payment crisis, with its foreign exchange reserves diminished to barely 3 weeks of controlled imports, along with historically high inflation and an unprecedented currency devaluation. Pakistan's dollar-denominated debt of around $1 billion is coming due next year after the elections are conducted in February. Moving on, Maldives President-elect Mohammad Muizzu on Friday took the oath of office. From India, Union Minister Kiran Rijiju attended the oath ceremony, reflecting a significant downgrade from PM Modi's presence at the previous presidential swearing-in ceremony in 2018. Muizzu, widely seen as a pro-China leader, defeated India-friendly Ibrahim Mohammad Soli in the presidential runoff held in September. After his win, he maintained that he will keep his election promise of evicting Indian military personnel from Maldives. India, which has long-standing cultural, financial and security ties with Maldives, denies the allegation of establishing a military presence in the islands. Moving on, leaders of Bangladesh beleaguered opposition have said the winner of the next general election will be no surprise Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, as she is set for her 4th straight term. The country of nearly 170 million will vote on January 7, leading to jubilation for Hasina's party and a sense of resignation from the main opposition, whose top leadership is either in jail or exiled for what they say are trumped-up charges. Abdul Moin Khan, a senior leader of opposition BNP, told Reuters on Thursday that everybody in Bangladesh knows the election outcome. There is no point in going to a meaningless election. Democracy is dead in Bangladesh, he said. Hasina has repeatedly rebuffed opposition calls to resign and allow a caretaker government to oversee the election, blaming the BNP for deadly street protests in recent days in support of their demand. The BNP on Thursday called for a 48-hour strike from Sunday in protest against the election schedule. Hindu devotees across the Indian states of Bihar, Jharkhand and Uttar Pradesh took a dip in holy river on Friday, marking the beginning of festival of folk faith Chhath Puja. Take a look.
Hindu devotees across India took a dip in sacred rivers as the 4-day-long celebration of Chhath Puja began on Friday. On the first day of the festival, devotees take dip in water bodies, offer prayers and then eat pure food items with a resolution for rigorous fasting for the next 2 days. On the second day, worshippers observe strict fast from sunrise to sunset, during which they offer and consume kheer or rice porridge with jaggery before proceeding to fast without water for the next 36 hours.
हम लोग का छठ पर्व जो महान पर्व होता है, हम लोग बिहारियों के लिए, बिहार वाले वासियों के लिए छठ पूजा बहुत सावधानी से किया जाता है। हर चीज़ हम लोगों को बड़े बारीक से लेना पड़ता है। उसमें मनोकामना पूरा किया जाता है। छठ पर्व में जो मनोकामना हो, नौकरी हो, चाकरी हो, किसी को बाल बच्चा।
Markets also are abuzz as people are thronging to buy bamboo soups and earthen stoves used in the rituals. Shops have also stocked up mango wood and sugarcane and coconuts, which are a very important part of the festival. During Chhath Puja, which falls on the 6th day of the Hindu month of Kartik, sun god and goddess Chhati are worshipped as people seek blessings for the well-being, development and prosperity of their family and children. The festival is celebrated with great fervour in states of Bihar, Uttar Pradesh and Jharkhand, along with some parts of Nepal.
That's all in tonight's edition. We will see you same time next week. Have a great weekend. Good night.